Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable jurists, participants, and all audiences. First, let me introduce myself. My name is AKHMAD MULYA. I am a representative of MTS Asuna Cirebon. Before I begin to deliver this speech, I would like to invite you to thank to Allah the Almighty, who has given us mercy and blessing. Also, let's deliver salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad SAW, who has brought us from the darkness to the brightness. Ladies and gentlemen, in this very good occasion, I would like to deliver you a speech about how does literacy improve our life. Have you ever wondered why there is a lot of colonialism in the world? Why many countries are rich in resources but poor and colonized? One of the reasons is the lack of literacy. Literacy is closely related to ignorance, poverty, and ultimately leads to colonialism. So what is the definition of literacy itself? Literacy is ability to read and write. Those two main skills are so important as they are two pillars of communication. It lets us communicate effectively to understand the world. The more better you are at reading and writing, the more relevant you are to the world, the better you change with your future career. It also helps you to developing other relevant in 21st century skills. A person who is unable to read and write may have low self-esteem or feel emotions such as shame, fear, and powerlessness. A country with improved literacy will soon direct towards economic growth, poverty and crime reduction, advanced democracy, increased civil engagement, and able to prevent disease or pandemic through the information to every civilian. Literacy is a fundamental human right and a basic for any individual ability to learn. It is essential for social and human development and provides individuals to important skill of life, empowers them to transform their life in turn, and improves standard of health and ability to earn a higher income. Literacy, also an essential foundation of education. It is the first step towards freedom, liberation from social and economic constraints. Helping someone to read and write effectively or acquire basic math skills improve the future of everyone in society. In a country, as educated civilians increase, the economic level of country is more stretched. So how does literacy improve our life? First, literacy lifts individuals out of poverty. We can say literacy is a ticket out of poverty. If we are unable to read, it is impossible for us to quickly extricate ourselves and our family from the life of lack. Lacking basic reading and writing is a tremendous disadvantage. Literacy not only increases an individual life, but it also creates opportunities for people to develop skills that will help them provide for themselves and their family. Second, literacy improves health and increases infant mortality rates. Those without education are more likely to be vulnerable to health problems. In a country, as educated children increase, the risk of infection and disease are reduced. The infant mortality rates also drop significantly. Third, literacy empowered women and growth. Literacy enabling growth and women to become economically productive and independent. They become economically productive and independent. Yes, economically productive and independent. Education, fostering personal autonomy, creative and critical thinking skill, so that girls can contribute to their societies. Fourth, literacy impacts economic growth. The impact of growing literacy not only have a great impact at local and community level, but it also impacts the country economic strength. Illiteracy spells doom and darkness. Literacy spells opportunities and light. While illiteracy advances oppression and tyranny, literacy gives voice to the people. And while illiteracy gives you a dark and gloomy of negative outlook of the future, literacy gives us future to the bright and positive lens. At present, in some part of the world, there is still illiterate societies. This is our common problem, especially in this 21st centuries. Literacy not only matter now to being able to read and write, but it also literacy of technology are also important. Nowadays, all of us required to be able to read and write, and able to use social media, and able to use technology and internet. Now, as the world hit by COVID-19 pandemic, technology really helped us to continue our life. We can still able to work and learn despite the concerns of time and place. Well, that's all for me. I hope this pandemic will end soon. Thank you for all your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.